Good morning, everyone. It's April 22nd today, and had to start some more cups. I didn't take my own recommendations and plan far enough ahead, I should say, or either that or I started too many seeds or I didn't do enough cups. So I'm making more cups now. Let me shut this dryer off because I'm actually, like I said, if you're in a last minute ditch and you gotta get your soil up to temp, did another load of laundry, throw the stuff on there, get your soil all up to temp. So then you can, there won't be any shock when you transplant. I had a couple other things transplanting, but before I do, I was just going to show you kind of what I built. I built a little, it's a bit of some stand, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's going to be for propagation and stuff. The point, I'm trying to show you guys how to grow for the cheapest, and the cheapest way to grow is outdoor. So the only thing you're going to need is fluorescence, and if you're growing your 4 plants legally, most people will just be using their closet, which is fine, and I didn't have any free closet space, so I built this thing for basically 20 bucks, not even. Bought these little tiny, they're tiny little, I don't know what they call them, 1 by ½ inch, and the bigger ones are like 2 inches by 1 inch maybe, but they were like 50 cents, like a piece for 10-inch lengths. And black and white polyfilm, I used to keep the light out. You guys actually don't need that. If you want, you can run your lights 24 hours so you don't have to worry about light leaks. And you're going to need, like I said, some heat mats. Generally, I'd put heat mats on the bottom if I'm running a bunch. If you're not, I suggest putting them off the ground onto something like this, putting your heat mats on. If you don't have a heat mat, but you have 2, say, fluorescents or LEDs or whatever, I would mount one on the bottom here, and then just place your trays, or if you don't have trays, like you're stealing a plate from the cupboard or whatever, styrofoam or plastic, whatever, put them on top, and the light from underneath will act as a heat lamp or a heat mat, and you'll put your second light on the top there. I'll show you when I'm done what I'm talking about, but what I wanted to point out was the cheapest way. I like T5s, T5 fluorescents. These are not T5 fluorescents. It's like that little 2-foot one that we're going to do our little 4 in. But I'm going to show you, try to find, you can still use these old school ones. They do make LED shop lights. These things are probably over 10 years old, and they still work. You just have to get bulbs, nothing burns out. But they were both under $20. I think this one was 19, this one was maybe 20. But I just wanted to point out the difference for first timers if you're getting these fluorescent lights. Sometimes the best price isn't the best deal. Like, say this one was 10 bucks. If you look at it, it doesn't come with a cord, like just a plug-in. This one here, say you had to pay 25, the $5, if you're not like used to electrical or whatever, wiring it, definitely buy one with a plug and a switch. They'll come with the little chains. This one you have to put rope on. I mean, find out what works best for you. But I just wanted to point that out before you're buying lights. If you go with these cheap shop lights, T5 is recommended. But just make sure before you buy them that they do come with a plug or an on-off cord. And if you're not familiar with wiring, it might be 10 bucks, and you'll find out why, because you'll have to do your own kind of wiring. So besides that, I'm going to put all these together. I just wanted to show you this before I show you how to transplant the germinated seeds, just so you guys know what you have to do to get ready, right? You're going to need the heat mat with the tray. Don't really need a dome. Don't need to build anything like this, but I was just showing you because it costs 20 bucks, and it's, you know, if you have a tent or whatever, that's great. You're not going to need anything like this if you're just growing your 4. This is maybe for someone who has a medical license and they have their grow tent or grow room and they want to start taking cuttings or holding mums or starting seedlings. You'll want something like this, and it's a little 2-tier. I can put the 4-foot by 2-foot tray on the bottom, and I can put all these small ones in there and be good to go. So yeah, I just wanted to show people the difference in the fluorescent lightings, and to plan ahead, because I had to make, I don't know what that is, probably about another 100 cups up because I didn't have enough. So over planned, still got lots of soil and all that stuff made, sitting ready to go, but live and learn, I guess. Have a good one, guys. Peace.